I want you to visualize for a moment that television news in North America was done using the academic model. Okay? And we all know how they do it. They do it correctly, which is top headlines and conclusions followed by supporting evidence. Right. Okay. The news. Good evening. Tonight's topic is the news. By way of agenda, we will have international news, national news, and regional news. Now, for those of you who join us for the first time, I think it's important to get some background on the CBC and who we are and how we go about as a broadcasting network. The CBC, for your information, stands for Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, a corporation that was formed by the CRTC, the Canadian Radio Telecommunication Commission, who in 1952 was mandated by the federal government at the time to broadcast or regulate this new broadcast medium on television. Now, what you may not know is that we've had a recent restructuring, so what I'd like to do is to show you our revised word chart. And then we will cap that off with a recitation of our finely tuned mission statement, which I know will have you riveted. Correct. Well, now that I've done that, let's define what news is. I mean, what is the origin of that word news? What does it stand for? And everybody's going, give me the remote, crying out loud. That's right. Because the academic model is telling you, everything you present has to be relevant to the topic. The capitalist says, only give me the information I need to know. You are only going to give me what I need to know to make a decision to become informed. We did this in school. How many of us heard someone say, excuse me, Prof, will this be on the final exam? No. Criteria. I funded my university with poker games, okay? And they were done when the classes were identified as being useless. Exactly. So on that basis, we have to start thinking like the young. What is it they want to know? They'll ask you. All right. Where are you going with this? What do you want from us? What are you asking us to do in other words? Very importantly, how are you going to enrich our lives? And if you do that in your opening statements, then you will find that many of you this afternoon may want to visit according to the recommendation slide at the back end. Because that's the end point where we're going with it. Right. And if you are playing up on the methodology, and you've got that as your second or third slide, that's just like an academic song. Here's how I did the research. The capitalist says, I don't care what you find. Where's the conclusion? So please, for all future presentations, use the recommendation up front and then the supporting information after, not the other way around.